All right, I am back. So I took a break. I ate. I did everything. Oh, all right. Where were we going? Yes. We were going to the tram station, right? Yes, we were going to the tram. Where's that? Does the key have it? I think we go back. I can't tell. And let me go back then.
No matter where I end up, I'll go to the roses.
All right, well, let me leave here. Let's teleport to... I feel like this... I'm missing something because... It has to be over here. Sorry, I'm a little lost because I took a break and now I forgot everything. Alright, let's go. New day. Okay, let's... Where art thou? Ow. Oh. So it is backwards, but where?
Always happy to make.
What does thou haveth? How? Maybe we have to go back to the... How far do we have to go? That's a good question. Because this doesn't have a way forward. Unless... There's one last coin. There has to be something that I'm missing. Where? Oh. There's nothing here. Like, you have to go backwards, but I guess we'll just... I guess we'll just physically walk to it because I don't see anything. Backwards we go. Not that way. Ooh. You can't go back. I forgot about that. There has to be a place forward that I'm not seeing. right? Is it in the garden? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Eh. Where art thou? I feel like I did everything. And I feel like it can't be in there because it told me to go back. I don't see any, anything. This has to be it. There has to be another way. I'm not saying to go forward. Because that's the tram over there. Yeah, exploit that. Exploit that. Exploit that. Where is the tram? Ah, it's over there. Why? Good thing I checked up here. All right, let's go. It was a little inconspicuous.
That missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice. Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So let's stay strong and carry on.
I think he's dead. Looking for the stalker Romeo contact. Okay, what were those? Open the gates. Oh, they're automatic.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes, I'm coming, lady.
You there? I hear you. Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me, it's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly. Can you help an old blind... This easel... Can you help an old blind lady? This easel... You see a paint... Even though I can't see, I can tell from the feel of the canvas. Oh, thank the heavens. This is my painting. It is very precious to me. Since losing my sight, this piece has given me courage. I'm sure you would love to hear my story. Once, I was a high-ranking alchemist, with a dream and a purpose. I dedicated my life to the cause of human evolution. Unfortunately, I suffered an accident in the laboratory. The incident damaged my eyes. I could no longer work. But the accident turned out to be a blessing. Stumbling in the dark, I found a painting that revealed the path of truth through art. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
Just a blank canvas.
What? What on earth do you mean? A ridiculous statement, even for a complete art novice. Why do you even have eyes? A blank canvas. Leave my presence.
Ooh, I probably locked myself out of a quest. But hey. On. Let me see. We can probably save it if we... hopefully that restarts some of the saved data. Oh. Uh-huh.
Leave my presence. Leave my presence. Now.
I think that we screwed over the quest. Which is always kind of fucking stupid in these games. Oh, it's the cat. The cat go. Probably messed that up and it's kind of
Hotel
stupid, but
clock. I know, I still can't believe it myself. This must be before the grand opening.
very good. We do have a second base of operations and upgrade core. Use the upgrade core to further amplify abilities of the P. Or you can upgrade the P organ and deactivate. Ports. Let's do that. Anyway, what did the... There you go. The key part that is used to upgrade the P organ quartz can be used to further amplify P organ abilities with frenzied determination. The genius technician created the core which encapsulated all of his technological knowledge, but for an unknown reason, the technician's masterpiece failed to see the light and faded away with the passage of time. Oh, repair broken grindstone. The cutting grindstone. Don't know why the hell they showed that. Don't know why I would sit. Oh, cat. Why does the cat look like it's rendered at like 40 frames per second? The letter looks very old. Tear stains are visible on the paper. My dearest Geppetto, it is my duty to bring you the regrettable news of Camille's death. Reports indicate the job was proceeding as planned when a catastrophic chemical leak occurred, leading to a colossal mortality event. There were no survivors. Due to the ongoing toxicity at the site, search and recovery operations have been called off. I cannot describe how much it pains me to deliver this news to you, my friend. Camille shone brightly with the light of genius. All of us Holocrat have lost a brilliant star. The Order will provide complete support for the funeral arrangements of Camille and their and her or Camille. Yeah, is it Camille or? I feel like that would be that, and her assistants. Mere currency cannot ever equal the friendship Camille showed us, but we hope you will accept this sincere gesture of sympathy for your loss. May trust and friendship between the workshop and the Order never falter. Respectfully, Valentinus Monad, Chief Alchemist of the Isles. Well, I think we got some stalkers here.
Well, well, a stalker. Or so I assume, judging by your attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me. To me? Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. Have you something to say? I beg your pardon? What year is it?
Yeah, that's a weird question.
Are you under the influence of some strange medication?
Exactly.
You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise, don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you personally. The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure. Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh, the sidekick. The legendary stalker's young apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so, on edge of late. Red hair. Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But,
True.
if I may ask, what could you possibly want with a living legend? Help her, you say? Yes, she was here. But she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic. The one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker after all. There's a reason they say Only merciful death remains in her wake. Perhaps you've heard the tale of the Blood Artist. Just one of the monikers of a murderous puppet that targeted only the upper crust of society. It was a dreadful affair. Many a stalker tried to apprehend the Blood Artist, only to die by his blade. But he was no match for one in particular, who took him down on her own. The stalker not only beat the Blood Artist in single combat, but she utterly dismantled him. And she goes by the rather pedestrian name, Leia Florence.
I feel like that's gonna be
Everyone
us.
just calls her by the loftier moniker, the Legendary Stalker. If you're looking for the Legendary Stalker, she took that lift. Well,
Yeah, we already know that. Good sir, good Sir Howard, though.
Goodness, a new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo. Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to
Yes,
find a merchant
finally.
more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems. As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh?
Oh, this is where we trade ancient discs. Ancient discs can be acquired while exploring the various areas of the Forgotten Time. Klaus is a collector who knows the value of these small discs. You can exchange the disc for various goods. Klaus possess mask. White. Okay. I'll definitely take that one though. And I'll take that. Those are like the two best things there. Oh, he got some good grade rare. Then he just has the normal Argo things. Where it's like, okay, yeah. Fuck. The Rose Estate.
The Rose Estate was my original destination. Many notable people fled there due to the petrification disease. Not to boast, but I am a rather famous merchant. I had received an invitation to the estate, and I was on my way there when I became engulfed by chaos. I should make my way to the estate, but my back pain, oh. I'm glad the legendary stalker rescued me, and it was an honor, though I'd wish he'd been gentler. I cannot sit or lie down. Oh, do you know how terribly inconvenient that is? Oh.
What's up crying about your back pain?
Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The man standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow. I've heard he's quite capable and holds influence over others in many ways. He is conducting important work. But he does frighten me to no end. I'm sure he's a good man, but please don't reveal I spoke ill of him. I'm sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the petrification disease. Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the Grand Exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though,
They lost the battle.
say. Besides that, nothing else significant comes to mind. Oh, that person. I heard her called the Legendary Stalker. Well, she certainly lives up to the name. When she rescued me at the zoo, she had no trouble hoisting my hefty body and tossing me about without so much as a grunt of effort. She muttered something about searching for her apprentice in a laboratory, but she was so on edge that I pressed no further. Still, I must say it is not unreasonable to expect better treatment and a friendlier demeanor from your rescuer.
If I remember, are we supposed to be... Romeo gets turned into, I think, the king of puppets. We are the... Or... I forget who Romeo is. No, Romeo might be the son of Geppetto, but that's a whole other thing. It's been a while. I know Romeo is a character that is talked about from the king of puppets sends a thing out talking like saying like, hey, it's your friend. And I think it talks about Romeo. I can't remember if it's this guy or there was the king of puppets that was saying I was Romeo. To the damned geezer known as the head of the workshop, we are still friends. So I'm writing you in that spirit. The tour is finished without trouble. The best part of it was visiting home again. The child also liked his father's hometown best. He'll make an excellent pianist, you know. Unless he follows his parents' footsteps and walks a more technical path. Whether lies ahead, the only thing about which I'm certain, he needs his father. Of course, I hope poor Camille finds peace. We miss her. Carlo. Oh yeah, Carlo was the dude. Carlo was us. Carlo, most of all, he needs you. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Giuseppe. And I don't know how to say it. It's Italian. He's a splendid boy. If he resented you, he understands now. He wants to be with his father. You can't lock yourself away forever. Please return to your family. A less civilized woman would have wrapped this letter around a cannonball and fired it into the heart of your damnable workshop. But I'm civilized and serious. The child awaits you. Please choose wisely with your heart. Sincerely yours, Antonia. My dearest Antonia, I'm truly grateful that you continue to care for my son. Please invoice me for all the tour's expenses incurred, and you will be fully compensated. Sincerely, Geppetto, head of the workshop. Yeah, we're Carlo. Romeo, I believe, becomes the king of puppets after his soul gets put into something. Quite messed up when you think about it. Give me more. I think it's showing the ones that I have. I think I need to do that for more survivability. You do not get a good amount of quartz. They need to give you a lot more quartz. Meow. A small kitten. He peers around, curious about everything in the hotel. Well, up we go. To the tree? Letter delivered to the garden. Greetings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is a priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the Isles came into existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you. Let us proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple, really. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit in this carrier. While I would prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there's someone I must find. If you have ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit into the carrier. One last thing, you are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement established before our transaction remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future transactions. G, Master of the Ancient Castle. Bunny? Bunny. The youngest. Nothing there. Oh. A carrier that dispenses goods. I don't need that. Pull the lever, Crunk. Or I guess push the lever. Cradle attack. Oh, you got the clown. Honko, honko. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a secret even though there's no secret. Well, that dude is dead. That's reassuring. Open sesame. Oh. A key used by the officers of House Monad. It is essential for gaining access to the alchemist facility. This key of House Monad was only given to those of important position. The key bears a tag with the name of the owner, LF. Leah? Oh, we gotta turn that off somehow. Just straight frost. That's the death right there. Can't do anything. Go up, see if there's anything over here. That was not worth it. Oh, another one. Does it use it? Ah, it does use it.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died. Even if she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility at least.
Fire. Easy. Very simple. Also, yoink. Ooh, not that. Legion magazine. How do I get over there though? That's the big question. There's anything I don't. Keep on doing that. Half moon. They give you a lot of upgrade equipment. That I do like that. But something that I wish there was more was I wish that we had more was having the infinite upgrade materials instead of it just being like, oh yep, some upgrade materials. It's like, okay, well I can get infinite, I just need to grind it with a different enemy now. Might as well just, you know, give it to us. This is gonna be a big ass maze. Our pipe. Always appreciated. That's a little BS with the room. This is what I'm talking about with like the. I talked about this in the previous stream, but like the small corridors do not fucking work. They really don't. They're probably one of the worst things. Ow. There we go. Come on. That's what the fuck I'm talking about with it hitting. That needs to be removed in Souls games because it doesn't make any fucking sense. In the first game, it made a little bit of sense, but afterwards, no, it just became annoying. There you go. There we go. That was annoying. And not because it was hard, but because the thing just kept... Is there a split path or what? That goes down. This goes where? It goes nowhere. I'm not going down because I think that it will damage me. This probably goes the same way. Technique. Look, we have to kill that. Die. I see that over there. That probably is going to play a part. There you go. More thermite, that's pretty good. Always love me thermite. Oh yeah, baby. We'll view the interrogation log later. I didn't even mean to go down here. Oh. Yeah, that's... Full moon. What? There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, there you go. Workshop Union Finish Cartridge. Shock? Where's the shock coming from? Also, let's see, where's 2 pounds more? Not that much. Disruption, but physical and shock and break. All that's better.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway? It has to be for a cure. How else could they justify such horrifying deeds? Oh, I want to forget what we saw.
Not for a
but
cure.
I can't.
Let's go. Let's level up Advancity. Oh, the seed. Where does thy seed go?
Ignorant fools say that I do so look forward.
About that.
Who's that? Klaus. Klaus. No, not ringing a bell. Who's he supposed to be? Oh, perhaps you mean the merchant the legendary stalker unceremoniously tossed aside as she waltzed through here. He's said to handle rare ergo and other precious pieces. A real expert, supposedly. Not that I know or ever meet personally with such merchants. For someone in my position, even sharing a meal can cause, misunderstandings. If you're looking for the legendary... Well...
Oh.
I cannot believe my eyes. You collecting me seem a silly thing to you. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who had they endured dark times as we have? Imagining others reaching the light after a dark night gives me hope this nightmare will end. As a merchant, it is...
Did I get any? No. What does the seed do? That's the question. Do I go and put it up into the thing over here? Oh, on.
We planted the seed, but I wonder what'll grow from it. I've never seen anything like it, and it could be a long time before it sprouts.
That is probably in the future then. You have new wares? I didn't check and see.
Welcome.
Had a good time. It's amazing seeing a new brother being born. I hope to meet you again sometime in the eternal line of time. Also, let's see what the other ones do. Probably put the flame on. Switch grinder. Cutting temporarily increases weapon slashing attack and stagger attack. That's pretty good, but I think elemental was going to be better. Is it not? Just for the simple fact that, you know, they're weak to it.
Is that Veronique? She sounds completely insane. Leia could be facing off against her this very moment. But I bet we can help her. Let's hurry.
Nah, I don't think I want to help. Oh. What the hell's... Why? I don't know why they add just annoying parkour, just drop downs. I can go in the pipe. Bro, why can't I fucking attack? I literally held down the button. Getting more and more annoyed. Started off good, it's not. Like, there's no reason just to put those. The only reason that they put those in is to make this place interesting, because without that, this entire place is just garbage. I'm not taking risks. Raccoon. Where? Oh, this way? Question mark. This just wants us to fall down here. Kind of stupid. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, this level design is absolute dog shit. And they know this. They know this. They were inspired by Souls. They know that the vertical level design is not good, especially if you're just slowing it down. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, it just slows it. If you wanted to do this, you know what you do? Well, you add something. And I don't mean adding something in terms of like actual content. You add something to be a safety net rather than just it being just a straight up punishment. Yes, here we go. Another punishment because I didn't want to fucking waste my life doing this bullshit. Bro. This is so, and then there's like no safety net for you to fall on over there. How the fuck do you mess up this level? This level has been kind of mess so far. Kind of cool ball and chain fight, dude, but like everything else has been very meh. It's definitely one of the weaker levels, and I can definitely feel like they gave up just trying to make this. Just do what you always did. Just make a fucking elevator. There's not really a point in not making an elevator. Like, what do you gain? Nobody gives a flying fuck about that.
Unraveling. All left alive will freeze here.
Ooh.
This is where we die. Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me?
Ooh. Oh. See if I can break it. Smack out.
Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me?
One.
did your drugs do to me?
I don't want to kill you.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Oh God.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Ooh, I can't do that then.
Leaves this
I'm trying to break
for the
it.
sake of Krat.
I want to see if I can break it to see if there's like a different. I can spare the person. Let's see. I think instead then we would go into, instead of this we would do the handle of fate then. Just absolute defense, which allows us to just bunker down every single time.
Will freeze here. This is where we die.
One.
Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me? No! I must hold on!
Bro, let me heal. Bro, come on. That was BS and you fucking knew it. Distance closing fucking bullshit is not ever fucking good because it doesn't allow there to be a back and forth with battles. That's something that happened with Elden Ring, and that was an absolute ass thing, and that's why Melania sucks, because she would just randomly put distance but you would never be able to close the distance.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop!
Ow. Come on. That's so fucking. Why the fuck do you have fucking moves that are not blockable, but then don't fucking follow your rules of your game to where they're red? If it's not blockable, make it red. Don't fucking have a thing that's like semi-blockable.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop! No! I must hold on!
I don't see it taking any more damage.
Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me?
So I think that she's just completely gone. Yeah, it's just.
Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in. Not to them.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, you know I love it.
Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in. Not to them.
Fuck off. That's so fucking stupid.
Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in. Not to them.
No, we had to kill you. Oh,
Forgive me. I did terrible things to you. That drug, their cure, it twisted my mind. I put you in danger.
no mercy.
I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you. Nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. Their test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced overseer. It cannot be allowed to live. Do me this one last favor. If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia. I die as I lived, without regret. Remember me, Veronique of Grant.
No. This letter shall stand as my will and epitaph. Many stalkers are collaborating with the alchemists in their vile human experiments. The shameless wretch. I cannot stand by and watch this betrayal. I plan to put an end to the treason. I leave this final message for my comrades who pledged to join me in this attack. None of us will survive. Really sorry. Your heart is pounding. It means all the coolant and all that is sucked up then. That's nice. That's good.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Going in deeper. Oh, we got fire. That was a fun boss. I always like the human bosses a billion times more than any of the other stuff, like the puppet bosses and all that. They work a lot better than the big bosses. Open thy door.
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place. I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies. Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her 2 apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy. Nor Leia's. I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while. I'm just someone
Who are you?
fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons, but I must hide my identity to protect the person most dear to me.
Oh, I can't see
I
under your
can't
mask.
rest until I finish investigating the alchemists. If you're open to it, I would like to ask for your assistance. I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins.
What did they free?
A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it.
What are we gonna fight?
Conducted vile experiments on their
That's a
minds.
Quetzalcoatl?
These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn, blow it, if you find the two-faced overseer.
Oh,
No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid. Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more?
yes.
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing. It's possible that this is some old grudge coming back to stab Leia in the back. Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies.
Have to find her.
Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area. Take a look at this. This tree. What could it possibly be? It looks almost human-like. I dare not imagine what plans they have for it. But I'm certain this tree bears significance. The Rose Estate. you
Yes,
say?
please. I want to go to the Rose Estate.
I have heard whispers, mere rumors really, that an underground tram runs to the estate. If true, the tram should be at the end of this very facility. If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn. No matter where you are in this facility, I will come find you.
Snatch it. Oh, later coated with a thick layer of dust. Do not forget the importance of the listeners. The recent situation is the regrettable consequence. I have repeatedly emphasized the value of these special individuals. They must always be approached with great care. Now, this recent series of accidents has robbed us of a listener candidate. This signifies a loss. I acknowledge that managing this specific candidate was difficult due to the subject's position and high amount of interest in her. However, this accident resulted in her death. The mysterious death of a family member of the head of the head of the workshop union. This is something that even the order does not condone. Do not forget that exhaustive measures and even terminations have to be carried out to cover up her death and our complicity. Yeah. That means that Carmiel was dead purposefully. Members who have planned this misguided experiment will be dealt with. They are not authorized to attempt to create linkages between listeners and the Great One's relics. If a similar incident occurs in the future, the Order will not hesitate to punish those responsible. You can never be too careful when approaching a listener. I ensure you proceed with the utmost caution. Antifreeze. Let's go back into the... Yes. Now I'm going to run back over here. I like how the basically what are wardens have like flame things, like flame prongs. Cause it's like that's what they're weak to, flame. Dark fragment. Wait, does this open? Yes, it does. Output. All right. I'll use that for later. Open. Another Legion caliber. Quite nice. More over here. Gonna be over here then. Gonna be the 3 death ones. Doesn't it give you like a quartz? No, it's an ancient disc. That's pretty nice. I don't know how useful considering the rest of the... Oh, no. It gives me the other thing. Basically, yeah, I have to do that. There we go. Jesus, that was so annoying. Yeah, don't make enemies that just back up like more than like 2 feet. It just ends up being ass. Back up in the corner. Perfect. Oh my god, those things are obnoxious to deal with though. Don't know why he can shoot this through there. It's should be hitting the bars. That's a big Which one is this? Oh, I know which this one is. my god. Why the hell does this keep on going? I don't know why you need to hit the second thing of like a of a heavy attack. I feel like it should just be the heavy attack by itself. Oh, breaking news: the cruise ship disaster, 13 souls lost. 13 noteworthy figures in Krat societies are believed dead after a cruise ship belonging to one of the individuals capsized last night. City officials inform us the excursion aboard the ship was part of a educational tour meant to give dignitaries a full view of Krat's history, culture, and philosophies. They further alleged that the immediate family member of the head of the workshop was among the fatalities. Attempts to contact the organization of the fatal excursion has failed, and so far they appear to have disappeared without a trace. While the families of the victims seek answers, city officials have designated the next 2 weeks an official remembrance period. Publish without redaction, and make sure to keep that reporter out of the loop. Blunt. Let's see that weapon. Oh yes. Ow, what the hell? Now, the enemy's a little bit out, but anyway, don't really care about that. I'm not going all the way back over there for that. There should be a second one. Are they immune to fire? Yeah, no, it's just the hitbox of it. Oh yeah, it was this straight over here. I think I was about to do it, but then I turned back, yeah. The growing humans. God damn. Look. There you go. I did not want to deal with him. Oh, we're going up. So used to going down. Oh, that actually scared me. I don't know why. It was pretty obvious. Fire abrasive. Dark Moon. Bro, come the fuck on. That's so fucking dumb. Yeah, I too love when a fucking enemy backs up for no fucking reason. And besides they didn't know how to balance it, so they had to do this. So why the fuck is it attacking like that? It should always attack from the right. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, quartz for him. Yes, that was worth it. Quartz always worth it. Can't get what was over there though. What do you have for me? What's that? Oh, exchange materials. You can only be sold in a pocket watch. Yeah, that will. We just sell it. That's the thing. I would. No point in going back there. This door now has easy access, right? Yep.
I think our test subject is behind that door. Where else could it be? Nerves of steel, buddy. Alright, now let's show this overseer who it's dealing with.
Ooh, that's... Let's go back. Ooh, we're gonna... Yeah, let's do the walk back. We'll probably put a... Let's open thy door. Uh-oh. I don't think that we need help. Oh, it's Dark Souls. Ooh. Oh, what the hell was that? That was absolute malarkey. There was no indication that that was a grab. And it pushed me into a wall. Jesus, what the fuck is with this boss design? This is the same boss design failure that they did with the base game. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Wow. Sloppy, that's what I would say as well. Not good. Oh, fuck off. And no Stargazer at the boss fight, which is once again very sloppy.
So this is where you've been hiding, Abomination.
Did he just break through the fucking thing?
Over here! This is your end. That looks dangerous. Keep pressing. Now's our chance.
Hey yo.
Keep pressing. I failed you.
No, you didn't fail me. I failed you. Yeah, this boss is definitely built around multiple people, let's just say that. Come on, what the fuck is with that shit? Just, yeah, let me just get a random speed boost. Bro, come on. You have to spam the shit out of that. That's not good. That's not good for game design. Yay! We got rid of his thing. Help me! I got ganked. Get off of me! Why the hell? Yeah, he hits way less.
Keep pressing. This is your end. Incoming.
Can I get a fucking break? Especially out of the fucking corner.
Now it's our turn.
Yeah, this fight is definitely meant for the two things, which is there you go.
Incoming.
There we go. I don't know if I needed to call him for that, but like, yeah, the bloody cipher machine. Ooh. A mechanical device containing cipher records, or maybe someone who can decrypt the cipher if asked. The kings of cracks use cipher machines to conceal truths. The kings of crack, to conceal truth that must remain buried. It's hot up in here. It was the means by which they shrouded the truth in darkness.
A hard-fought victory over a dangerous opponent. But we have granted me this creature which woke to misery. You showed great skill during this fight. You must have had a great teacher. In fact, well, my mission here is complete. I'll make my way to Hotel Krat from here. If you're looking for more clues about the alchemists... Well, my mission here is...
Okay, hold on. Oh.
I need more time. I'm coming, Romeo. I swear I won't be late. Not again. Not like I was with Carlo.
Yeah. I died. Um,
Well, if it isn't the lad who stalks the legendary stalker. I didn't see you there. Are you hurt anywhere? No, you're not. So very glad to know you're unharmed, my good fellow. Like me, surely you've heard of the tragedy of the Zelator underground facility. Such a loss. And Veronique, to think she met such a horrible end. It rends my very heart in two. We disagreed on nearly everything, but there was respect. And on her part, greatness. I must know. Did she say anything to you before she died? The legendary stalker. And you know where she's going? If you do, there may be a way we can offer her a bit of assistance.
yes.
The Rose Estate. Ah, you are perhaps seeking the Alchemist tram.
Yes, I am.
There was a tram here once, a long time ago, but it was deep underground. Deeper than here. You can keep looking for it, but that tram to the Rose Estate's been out of commission for ages. I had assumed Veronique's Vanguard took it down for, permanent maintenance. But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea, take this. This key was given to me by an alchemist before he expired. He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast. You can get more use from that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station, you'll see an entrance. Not sure why I held on to it. I just had a feeling it could be useful to someone.
What this place?
Is alchemist territory. One might say this place is where all the ergo we use comes from. But the alchemists found something else underground. Something so dangerous, most of them fled. They'd say, retreated. Only mining puppets left in there now, still working away. But that doesn't make it safe. Let caution be your watchword. Me?
What are you doing?
I had some things to look into, investigating this and that. As it happened, I took a rather pointless detour. But I'm still doing my best, trying to, do something good. Veronique was my rival, but was she a hero? Yes, and did seeing her lead me to self-reflection? Yes, it did. And as I reflected, I've learned I simply do not have the courage for,
As Domino told me.
self-sacrifice. I'm no hero. There is no greatness within this coward's body. It seems I'm really nothing like her. Oh, I've only heard rumors. I certainly haven't seen it in person. I've heard alchemists found it sealed away in the ruins deeper underground. Now, I don't buy this, but my sources claim the discovery was alive. But not human. Perhaps that is why the alchemists seem to have cleared out.
Old and weather key. It's worn smooth from frequent use. Although the key is made of bronze, it shines like gold. Having been well worn by countless hands through the ages, it has been passed from person to person through many routes, much like a troublesome problem. Let's trade that for Ergo. Yes, every machines or devices all do okay. Yep.
You made it out of the underground facility. I'm glad you're okay. Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the owner is hidden, but it requires a matching key. Luckily, I found a few during my travels. If I might, I will take it off your hands. I can't offer anything in exchange, but if I can unlock it, we could gain valuable insight about the alchemists. We share a common enemy, so I would like to offer
Yes, sir.
my cooperation. Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me anytime. Let's unlock it and see what's inside.
Happy birthday.
We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a tale I once heard about the ghost crocodile that haunts the zoo. Most people thought it was an urban legend, but I'd always found it troubling. Find the mounted crocodile at the zoo.
Yes, it's actually
It might
doing
provide a
something.
clue.
Target neutralized, no notable actions observed, taxidermy secured in excellent condition. As ordered, you're now the sole master of the zoo. Congratulations. On, this guy. You want to buy stuff, yes?
Oh, dear me. An authentic pocket watch made by a master horologist of the age. A true masterpiece. See its distinctive shine, huh? You know, the first workshop techs were master horologists, clockmakers from foreign lands. Their watches are as intricate as automated puppets. Isn't it just marvelous? My duty as a collector is to preserve these youthful passions of the greats. I would pay handsomely for this watch, if you are willing to sell it.
So, here you go.
The legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing about her. All I know is that she is far too rough on ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please tell her that from me if you see her. Oh, my back still aches. How will I ever reach the Rose Estate in this condition? Lamacchio? Oh, you just missed him. He left in a rush after receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know.
Isn't the bastards a sweeper? do that. That so that if I deflect, I can just absolutely destroy the weapons of whoever's doing it. Level up. That way. You know, something that I found odd is that it's like there are people that are like reviewing, like giving a negative review, and it's like the negative reviews of this game are absolute crap. Now, this game does need a little bit of polishing. I always said that this with the whole thing with like the parry, a little too tight, and like you can see that I can do the parry, so it's not like a problem of like skill, as many people will go and try to say. It's just more of that. It's just overly tight for no reason. Another thing is that while the other weapons are viable, the other weapons that are like dex and stuff are a little bit more viable because they do the same amount of damage, but you know, now you press the button. The likelihood that the crocodile consumed human flesh is low. I found no human tissue or blood between the reptile's teeth or within its gaular fold. I think that's how you say it, or within the gaular fold. The reptile's throat was free of fibers that human clothing would have left behind. Furthermore, the wound on the colonel's corpse is inconsistent with the bite of a crocodile. In fact, in light of these facts, it's highly unlikely Rex the crocodile killed the colonel. I concluded the incident was fact murder. Some song is written below the report. I should have known something like this would happen the moment that they took interest in the zoo. If this note is read by someone of good and just characters, please review the truth to the world. In my cowardice, I cannot. If this message gets buried away, I pray a curse befalls the alchemist's parasites. Lore. Good sir, I have news. And not the good kind.
Any enemy of the alchemists. I'm unsure if I should even tell you this. Leia suffers from the petrification disease. She hides it from the world.
Oh, so that's how she died.
Fool me. I have no idea how long she has left. But for someone like her, it is a wretched, tragic fate. There's very little to be done to help her. It is frustrating. I gave Leia painkillers that help her endure the worst of the disease. Regardless, it must be difficult. Please help her by fighting at her side. In this moment, what she needs is an ally. Since Leia and I are not strangers to one another, I have been seeking a cure, but so far to no avail. The official statement is that the alchemists are developing a cure, but I would be wary of any help they offered. Perhaps a true cure will be found someday, but there's nothing we can do for her right now.
The The only known true cure is the golden seeds, aren't they?
Any enemy of the alchemists, any enemy. Have you seen what's behind the hotel? Another tree that bears gold coin fruit. I believe the alchemists are attempting to reproduce this tree.
Oh.
Perhaps, I hope anyway, this tree is linked to the cure.
It is.
I did some investigating on my own. As I suspected, Romeo's disappearance is linked to Leia's history. Perhaps you don't know. Long ago, Leia neutralized an infamous killer puppet. This act may be part of its revenge. At the moment, we know nothing of this puppet's whereabouts. That is what troubles me most. Look into the name, Arlecchino. I worry about Leia. This may be a fight she cannot face alone. If you can, please lend her your strength. You investigated the mounted crocodile? So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the taxidermist as well.
Yep.
To do something like this just to take control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
Whirlwind amulet. Temporarily increases physical damage inflicted when a dodge is successful. That's pretty good. I wonder if you just stack those on. Something I went down here. Yeah. I can go down here. Klaus's. You can now expand Klaus's shop. That's pretty good. There was one though, I can't remember. Not that, don't think. Wonder how we get to it. On the other side of this. Something over there. Has to be one of these, right? Because this is the only thing that makes sense. Oh, that thing is respawned. It doesn't stay dead. Climb. Did I go down here? I don't know. Yeah, I did go down here. I remember that. God. That's gonna be a bastard to find. This doesn't go anywhere near that, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything with that. Oh yeah. Cable. Literally just the other way around. Yeah, at least we got a radiant. Well, where the hell is that thing though? We have that. That's broken on this side. Ow. But it's not up there. Actually, maybe it is up there. I have a key. Maybe that's what it is. It's a black rabbit thing. Maybe he has a key. Good sir, good sir.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well? Oh my, you found my bag. Thank you. It may look ordinary on the outside, but the inside is filled with treasure. In fact, I'm quite certain it contains items you may find particularly useful. As a reward, I would be glad to sell some to you, huh?
Of course.
Well met, Master.
Let's go. More quartz. Yes. 100%. Go to the security area. I think it might be that. I'm gonna go for 3 hours and then I'm gonna end it. Because it is hot up in here. Also, I want to eat. Obtain. These things are actually pretty good to farm. Yeah, I fell down that, I believe. Did I use this? I don't remember. No, I didn't. And this is where it is. Okay, that took a little bit of time, but eventually we found it. Legion. Yeah, increases the Legion armor attack. My brothers and sisters, I bring orders from Mistress. May the path of truth be realized. I have come to the decision at last. A master who has betrayed the truth is no master at all. A church that has betrayed our trust is no friend of ours. We shall bear the light that illuminates the desecrated path of truth once again. We shall deploy all forces from Zelator's underground facility until we return, defend the coolant control room, and deal with any intruders. No one must breach our sanctum. Go defeat the enemies of the truth. Do not stop until the path of the truth is realized. Oh, awaken, evolve, ascend. Our immortality is inevitable. There we go. What about the carnival dude? I wonder if the carnival dude is still there.
Always happy to make a transaction.
Alright, he doesn't have any new wares or anything. Alright, I am going to take a break. It's actually getting hot to where it's like the way like how I'm sitting, it's ooh. Oh yeah. So I just need to take a break because it's getting me sick and everything. So I will be back. Probably tomorrow. I might be on later today.